Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
They'll run play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working that left side now. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. Man, this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Boilermakers in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Just pressure. You got to love the ability to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable, and then the cherry on the sundae, Jesse, is getting him on the ground and forcing a long yardage situation for your offense.
Yeah, life is chaotic for this quarterback right now, David, no doubt about it. This pocket is collapsing, and you saw it on that last play. He does not have time to set his feet, survey the field, and make an accurate throw.
Here comes the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets them up on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The inside handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
working the route, getting himself open, and was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you've seen performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
It's complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Safe little shovel pass. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Buckeyes are on the move. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Bell. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Here's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bell. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw again. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Rodgers. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Bell. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to barrel in. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Handoff from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Timeout is called, and And it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner goes down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's on target and complete. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. They think there's room to run to the right here. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down, running the read to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 20 to Clemson. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to fire on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's loose in the backfield. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to the running game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it down the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The option look. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They boot it away on 4th down. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the move, it's Rodgers. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's Bell. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. They got him for the safety. He kept the ball and didn't have time to move a muscle.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Creates a little space. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Peters. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game when you're down. They've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Under fire. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 18 over Washington. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Bell. Finds his man. It's Rousseau. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it in at the 40. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He uncorks one deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their 1st pick here late in the game. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll test the right side. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the tight end. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. Now on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They think there's room to run to the right here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.